Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 15th. This week, you start off with the Seven of Hearts. So, Seven of Hearts is like maybe feeling a lack of love, feeling a little bit lonely if you don't have a relationship. If you do have a relationship, it says maybe you're feeling a little distance or something like that in the relationship. And the trick with this card is communication. Seven wants to become an eight, wants to be an even number. So the trick here is to communicate with your partner if you're feeling like a distance. And guess what? They are right here. You are the one that's actually missing. So they've been there the whole time. But sometimes, whatever's going on in the astrology or sometimes our energy or things makes us feel distance. Totally a Pisces thing, too. To feel things. And maybe sometimes we're very empathic and we can definitely pick up on feelings. Most intuitive sign out of all the signs. But sometimes that can trick us and we can be picking up on maybe like other people's feelings that aren't even ours. So communicate, and I think what you'll find out is your partner is right there if you have a partner. If you don't and you want a relationship, communicate. So get out there, meet people, talk to people, try to get into a relationship, ask your friends, things like that with this card. Next we have the Nine of Spades. Sometimes the Nine of Spades blocks us from success. Usually it's because we're too focused on one thing. So if you're stuck and you're not seeing success in your job or your business or whatever, it kind of says, you know what, you need to do like an about face and maybe look at something else or try something different, try a new technique, or just try something completely different altogether, especially in business. Like if you're trying to make your business successful, it's not working, maybe you need to try a new business, or maybe you just need to try a new technique, like maybe a new marketing technique or something to make it successful. Nine of Spades, very spiritual card though, brings a lot of spirituality, so it will be a very spiritual week as well for you this week. Next, you have the Nine of Hearts, total opposite, getting what you want, getting something you wish for, having some wishes, fulfilled and seeing that happen. Nine of Hearts, it doesn't happen immediately, so it might not happen this week, or you might just like hear about it this week. You might hear about something that you've been hoping would happen is going to happen for you, but maybe just not this week. So just know that it doesn't happen like immediately. But good things are coming for you with this card, so just be aware of that, be on the lookout for it. Also with nines, it's kind of one of those things where I tell people, I have somebody comment on my videos every single week, and I tell them every single time that if they listened to what I say about the Nine of Hearts, it's like you have to work for this. You have to make it happen. So it's also about making your wishes kind of happen and creating those opportunities. Nines are all about creating opportunities, making these things happen. So there are tons of ways that you can make things happen. People do it every single day, and it's just about giving yourself chances and giving yourself as many chances for success as possible. So there's a lot of hard work involved here. If you're like trying to make your business successful, try to do whatever you can, work as hard as you can, give yourself a bunch of chances. If you're trying to get into a relationship, try to meet as many people as you possibly can. One or two doesn't work with a Nine of Hearts, but you can have everything you want if you're only willing to do exactly what you need to do to make it happen. Next, we have the Four of Hearts. New jobs, new businesses, travel. I think Pisces is going to be traveling a lot this year, maybe possibly even moving this year as well for a lot of you. Probably not exactly when you want to move, again with that Nine of Hearts, but it is happening. Or you could at least be planning the move. A lot of you could be traveling for business as well, or even, dealing with, I know this comes up a lot for people, Pisces, dealing with people in foreign countries and things in business. And if you're doing that under a Four of Hearts, it will be very successful, very good time to do those sorts of things, so just know that. And finally, you have the Five of Hearts. Birth of a new relationship. You could even be refreshing your current relationship, like just giving it new energy, giving it new life with a Five of Hearts. A very good card. It's also a card of needing to travel, needing to try new things, needing to do new business and all this other stuff. It's a very good card, the Five of Hearts, but you need to be more adventurous. You need to take more risks under a five. Fives are all about taking new risks, doing some things that scare you, but that's ultimately what leads to the success. So all in all, looks like a good week. Definitely a week where you need to be the one to make things happen. I can't stress that enough. But if you do that, then you'll be very successful.